Hey! I'm back. I'm back. For once. I got some work to do today. We'll just finishing stuff up real quick and then we'll get started. So how's everyone doing today? So yeah, I'm finally getting back to work. I'll put a link in the main menu so then you can get more people in here. Alright, let's see. Let's go to YouTube. You know what I hate? I can't share my own YouTube links from my video manager, so then I have to like open up a new tab and all that. Just so. Drop that link there, and drop that link there. Alright. Alright, so I've been working on this for a little while. This was my first piece in Paint Tool Sci. I've been using it to try and actually work on stuff. And here's what I got so far. It's a bit rough around the edges, but it's very similar to what I do for other pixel art stuff, except this time I have an infinite canvas, so we can make this go for as long as we want. And the best part is I can flip it, so I think so that way I can make sure it isn't, you know, it isn't leaning like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. How's my day going? My day's been going pretty good. I finally finished up with a very long and boring class. It's finally nice to get stuff done for once. Hey Jen, hope you're doing good. Description says Sunday. Oh, oops, I'll change that. I gotta change that. How do you even do art? How is how is one supposed to move a brush? So Saturday. So how I typically do it is, hopefully that cuts it. It's similar to how you do regular art, but it's a lot more like, for example, we can probably redo some of these arms because they look a little bit stiffer pose. Actually, we can do the hands. So how I typically do it is you do the usual strokes around here. So we'll have, which layer is this? This is that's one layer. Where's the arm layer? Right here. Okay. Layer 9. let's get over here. Pixel pen, and then we'll go to our canvas, and then we'll change size, and then we'll add 10 pixels to the left. So it gives me more space for hands, and then I won't be constricted by that. Alright, and then we'll pick that. If you're real, give me your social security number. I don't even know my own social security number, let alone can give it to other people. Let's see. So for here we'll start with this, and for the final product, we'll probably move the ponytail to the back, but now we want to just go. And I'll have to pull up a reference in, well, my canvas. Where is it? We'll take here. Eventually we'll get to the part where I can add that new tasty shading. Oof. Let's turn that just a bit. Do I own red glasses? No. My real glasses are just a bland gray. That'll be nice to have red glasses. So we have that color. So we wanted to take it down to here. So okay. Is it the same color? Yeah, that is. It's kind of hard to tell. One of these days, I'll also have to redo the palette for Malarie, because it's when you right now it looks really good in darker colors, but then when you apply it to brighter colors such as red or even a blue sky, it makes her look a lot rougher around the edges. I just redid it. We aren't doing this right yet. Maybe I need to move the head over just a bit, but I think we're good for now. We'll go with that. If the audio is a little bit loud, let me know. What canvas/brush do I use for these? Right now I'm using the Pixel Pen tool, and my canvas size is really small. Yeah, right now it's only 164 by 200, which is good because that means my skill transfers over a lot easier than into actual art. But the bad part is when I release it as an image, it's crazy tiny. So what I'll have to do is I have to just screenshot it and use that as the official artwork. Oh wait, I can't do that. The only downside to using the pixel pen is that I have to use like... Oh god. Is that on the same layer as the head? Or... Oh no, I'll have to go to here. And then just apply that there. And then... Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Are you a boy or a girl? Well, that's kind of a mysterioso. Let's see. It's a lot more tedious than that. One thing I'm kind of excited about this is that I finally can do full body pictures, because on the other art software I used, there was a hard limit to how big you can make it, and it wasn't that big, so I could only do like bust shots at best. I tried doing an actual full body shot once, but it just didn't look so good. Maybe I could make the shirt a little bit longer. Let's not this whole thing. I probably need to redo this arm. It's kind of hard to get nailed down that pose. I just realized I'm drawing on the wrong layer. You know what? I'm not gonna just... I can lose a little progress. Okay, there. Now we're back. Typically, I would just use the bucket tool to fill them in, but here I think we can have a little fun with it. Well, actually, maybe I'll save myself a little bit of work. No, because they're on different layers. Yeah. So I could merge them. Oh. Layer. Merge down. Layer. We can merge layers now. Oops. Merge down. The thing this time, though, what I did wrong the last time with trying to make a full body shot, or a semi-full body shot, was that I made my hands atrociously small. So this time, I want to make them big. And not that big, but I like them big. You watched Coco a few days ago? It's pretty good. I've heard things about Coco, but I don't know. I'm just like, after watching Book of Life, it's like, I know it's gonna be a similar story, so unless maybe it isn't. So maybe it's a lot more different than I thought. But I don't know. So we'll go up here. Bucket. That's right, the bucket tool acts very differently here. Unless I'm missing something. All image. Working layer. Oh hey! It worked. But not in the way I want it to work. For being honest, it's just a matter of laziness. Alright, let's go make our pen a little bit smaller. What is the Book of Life? What is the plot of the Book of Life? Well, it's basically... So it takes place in Mexico, like Coco, and it's about the Day of the Dead. And so this guy, he falls in love with this girl named Maria, but then someone else falls in love with Maria, and so he strikes a deal with the devil to get rid of... No. Okay. Let me back up a little bit. This demon and this lady angel, they make a bet to see who would Maria marry first. So they're like, okay, well, we'll strike a deal, and in return, if this one guy that married Maria, then they would get the land. Okay. Let me think about this so I don't... Alright. Alright, so we have these two, angel and demon. We'll call it that. They like each other. They strike a bet. Basically, who marries this one girl first? Guy A or Guy B? The devil sides with Guy B, and then the angel sides with Guy A. And so, in order to make sure he wins, the devil gives Guy B a medal, and then shenanigans ensue. The devil kills Guy A. He goes to the land of the dead, and then he tries to get back. And then yeah, it's a totally simple story. It's a lot more complicated than I remembered it was. Okay. So, my question now is, let's steal from this. I use the bucket tool. Will it fill correctly? Kinda. Wait. Are they the same color? Oh. I can't. I think they are. Oof. Yep, I've been using the wrong color. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, and that happens. Let's redo it again. Third time's a shot. I swear. Oh god. Well, yeah. How many times will it take for me to do this shirt properly? Yeah. Alright. I didn't even finish that part. Whoop, whoop. Alright, we did it. This time we did it correctly. Yeah. It was pretty good. The animation and colors. That might be what Coco does better. But like already, like the Book of Life, like I'm curious to see which movie will be better. So it's a love story? Yeah. Love story. Alright, this time, if I use the correct blue, it'll work. Of course it will. Yes. Huzzah. We'll work on that later. Now, it looks rough now. Actually, it looks really rough. But I think it'll get better. Just... Oh darn. Am I gonna have to color this one bit by bit? I probably will. Usually I use the fill tool and then be done with it. It seems here I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Once we get rid of all this extra dump, then we'll refine the line work so that way it's consistent with the 1 pixel styling that I did with the head. I have returned with only mild salmonella. One of my family members had salmonella once. It was not pretty. Let's see. I'll have to update some of my graphics because the live thumbnail is very updated. Have you tried shading your pixel art drawings? I have. I've been trying to start shading them, but I guess it's not as. The problem with doing it on the 3DS was that it was super obvious that I shaded on the LCD screen, but then once you moved it over to the PC, shade was not as obvious. Like here is more obvious shading, but then here you don't see like as in-depth shading, like you don't see this typically when you look from far away. So I might have to just make the colors more obvious edge being shaded. And like here, actually I can open up. Which one was it? This one. This one was more of a shading test. And I used lots of very light shading. And it was just to sort of get a feel of what I could do. So I had like this here, and then had a little bit darker here. No, I don't think I did that actually. Just had a little bit of that there. Just small stuff, really. To this. Alright, let's get back. Probably with this one, I'll be able to get a better feeling of shading. So, depending on where we want the light source to go. And then, maybe next time, I can be more original with what I draw. Maybe I won't draw the same 5 characters for 1 year in a row. Alright, let's go. Oh, and did it freeze? It froze. I swear, if it crashes. You know what that means? We'll have to do it for the 4th time. That's a big oof right there. And I dropped my pen. Let's see. Is it responding now? Oh, it is. Yes. Alright, let's save while we're here. Wait, I can't do that. I'll have to use pixel pen and then transparent. So as we can see here, like, lines are starting to get finalized and things are starting to, like, I guess become more stable, I guess. Now we just gotta do a lot of cleanup and fix how we want it. And of course we'll have to check for the leaner. Oh, if you're also wondering why I'm using different music this time, last time I used City Pop, I ended up getting my video blocked in America. So that was fun. Oh. Alright. This bump is bigger than this bump, so take that and then compensation.
Well, now, really, when we go back then to falling in love and say it's crazy, falling.
It kind of sucks because in the original sketch I had it mirrored correctly so this wouldn't happen, but who knew? Alright. I'll have to... It looks a little weird because that's just a lump, but I'll have to fix that with shading. Plus if it doesn't work out. Decliner would defeat the purpose of pixel lines. Decliner and pixel art, they just don't mesh.
Surrender. See, and love.
I mean,
Surrender.
I can mesh, but you'd have to do it at a higher resolution, and then at that point,
I give myself.
is it, you'd have to, would it be thick lines still, or would it just be regular lines? What constitutes thick lines? We'll have to add those red straps there too. We can probably fix that here. It's a bit sag. Maybe I need to give this character a bit more personality. All I've ever done is draw her smile. Maybe that's what we'll do if we have a literature night. Just talk about characters. How can we develop them? And she is not leaning still, right? Oh yeah, that's looking nice so far. What is thick? Let's see here. That skin. So let's finish up this arm. And then after we finalize all the line art, and then we can start on lay hands. Oh god. Never that small. Actually, let's see. I want to make a new layer just for this. Layer, new layer. Is that big? Oh yeah, that works. So maybe we could do it. And done. Oh god. I think I'm gonna have to go back and, once I'm finished with this, I'll have to go back and mirror it so it doesn't look so odd. Mittens are the best. You know it. Just make them wear mittens even in the summer. Make them wear mittens while they're taking a shower. Mittens. Alright, so probably after this piece, my plan for this is I finish this up, probably not tonight, maybe the week after, depending on how much I work on this off stream. I don't even know what to do for here. How do I fit a hand? I just fixed my own problem right there. I'm gonna keep that. That worked out way too well. Good thing I did that on the hand layer, despite me not supposed to be doing it on the hand layer. Okay, so then let's go back to here. So we can probably make it drape a little. Like that? Probably have to fix that. I could probably make that a little bit sharper right there. You would just like cut a little off there. And as for this, I definitely need to make the shirt longer, because arms, you just do. Actually, we're hitting that threshold there, yeah. Are we here? I think we are here too. Okay, my arms aren't short as far as I know. Maybe they look a little short. Yeah, they hated Gemboy because he told them the truth. Because it is the truth. Okay, so now you just need to color in this, and then we'll start on refinement. I'll probably need to make the elbow more defined here. Well, not here, but here. Just sort of make my brush even a little bit bigger. Speed up some time. That's a question here. I could cheap out and do mitten hands, or I could, in an attempt to future-proof this, use actual hands. That's a toughie. I mean, that's what I tried to do last time, but it's only been, what? When did I draw that last picture? That last semi-full body shot? That was back in July? July or September? Somewhere around that area. Maybe July, I think. That sounds about right. But around that area, I drew it and it doesn't seem to have aged as well as I thought it would have. But oh well. At least I think I've improved. That's a good thought. There we are. I summoned thee. What is my favorite childhood video game? A lot of the Wii era games are my childhood games. I have my library right here. If we want to be cliche, Super Mario Galaxy, the duology, that's what I like to call two games, the duology, is muy bien. But if we want to go niche childhood games, Epic Mickey was really fun to play. It was a really trippy game, but I liked it because they introduced Oswald, and I was like, wow, a new Disney character I've never seen before. And that was just like, whoa. Other games though. I loved playing New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That was a really fun game. That is still fun to play with friends today. I always want to play Epic Mickey. If you want to play Epic Mickey, play it on the Wii, because I think Epic Mickey was a Wii exclusive? Unless it was released on other platforms, because the pointer was like, the paint and the pointer were like, they went hand in hand, so like, I wasn't sure how that could work on other consoles, though Epic Mickey 2 was ported to Xbox 360 and other platforms, so I don't know how that worked out. Oops, that would have been bad. Alright, so... okay, let's start fixing stuff up. So we want to make this a little bit lower. And... oh wait. Yeah, I think I'll have to make this shirt. No, I want to make that up more tight. Epic Mickey's not on Steam, only Epic Mickey 2. Oof. Mario Galaxy is a treasure, yes. What I like about those two games is that they seem to be like a transition between the old and the new, because I like this analogy someone put out. Basically, Mario Galaxy 1 was more like 64 and Sunshine, more open levels, but then Galaxy 2 was basically a step towards Super Mario 3D Land and World with more linear levels. So basically, less story, but then more gameplay. And I have to agree with that, because I mean, even though the first one didn't have much of a story besides the storybook in the observatory, the second one had even less. Lego Indiana Jones. I have never actually played a Lego game. The closest I've gotten to playing a Lego game was Lego Batman, and that was on the 3DS as a demo. And it was like, whoa! I can actually do it. I actually remember when I first got my 3DS back in 2012, I was just so impressed with the 3D. I was just wowed with it. And then, like, the fact that you could play a 3D Mario on the go was insane with Super Mario 3D Land. But look at what we have today. Only 5 years later, we can play a game. You can play Skyrim. You can play Zelda, a full-fledged Zelda, too, on the go, which is just crazy, honestly. I think it's just crazy how fast technology is just advancing. Yeah. That seems about right. Yeah. Probably correct this bump here. That's gonna take a while to fix, but we're finally getting somewhere with this. Oh hey, someone DM me. Robot waifus are the future. Yeah. You know, one of the users on the Discord, Ayano, he has a pretty nice robot waifu. And I was like, that's a nice waifu there. But, like, he's a bit of a strange one, because he says he's developing a game. It's like, I think it's kind of interesting, because, I don't know. I guess my personal take on projects is different than his. I mean, I'm not gonna bash him on it, but I guess I'm more of, let me first have something to show off, and then I can brag about it. But I think what he's doing is pretty cool still. But, your first game was Sonic 2. Ooh. I've tried Sonic 2, but then again, that was only through a ROM hack, so I don't think I really, quote-unquote, tried it. So, let's see. What else is there to talk about? I had Lego Star Wars on my PS2. That's one thing I want to try, like, once. I've always wanted to try a PlayStation console because they always have that. I like it mainly for the aesthetic and nothing else. Like, not even for, like, the games or anything. Just so I can have a cool looking controller and a cool looking console. Like, if you have a good looking OS and a nice controller, you already have me sold. And that's what happened with the Switch. I pre-ordered like day one, right after the event on, it was January 12th or 13th, I believe. But, yeah. I'm doing it wrong, somehow. I don't know how I'm doing it wrong, but I think I'm doing that wrong. So we'll just pretend it's okay and work on the other arm. Can I not zoom in anymore? Huh. Kind of disappointing. Alright, let's grab... Actually, let's erase some parts. So that way I can fix some stuff. Just soften it out a bit. Does that look weird? It looks a little weird. Then again, that already looks a little weird because it's already just a right angle. But, how can I do that right? You know what? Let's see. That's fine, actually. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the PlayStation look is nice, but I'm kind of stuck on the Xbox because all my friends have them and I don't want the Origin. Yeah. That's why I've been debating on maybe I should just get a DualShock 4 so I can play PC games on it. The only problem is Sony released a PC adapter that they don't sell anymore, and so a $20 accessory is now selling for $40 to $50 on eBay, and it's like, darn, what am I supposed to do now? So basically, I'm buying 2 controllers. Well, I'm paying for the price of 2 controllers just so I can play on my PC, and it's like, is it worth it? And I haven't quite decided yet. So here we're smoothing stuff out. You probably could, I'm a little unhappy with it being just a straight line, but actually, probably could make it a little bit more dynamic. Let's see this. My PS4 controllers use more on my computer than PS4. I'm all about Nintendo consoles, although I do have a 360 and a PS2. I would have used my 360 controllers, but Microsoft made it so you need an adapter to play with it, and then it's like, I don't know. It's a last generation controller, and I don't know. I do like my Xbox 360 because it's great for playing like all sorts of Call of Duty games, like World at War and Modern Warfare 2. Let's thicken that up. I guess there really is no way I can make it more varied there. Actually, we can. What if we did that? Bam. Variants. Okay. I've been meaning to stream for a while, but I've always gotten like caught up in different things, such as the Discord. And then I was supposed to stream last night, but then I realized I had to study for my class, so I just pushed it to today, where I'm finally free. Until if I could hit free Willy Billy. Is that an 11 character name? No. Willy is 10. It's a 14 character name. think your name could work in Pokemon, right? Because as far as I know, Pokemon's characters go up. You can have 15 characters in the name. Unless I'm remembering incorrectly. Couldn't do that. Hey, that's actually turning out mildly good. I could probably make this maybe go up, or maybe down a bit? Just a little bit more than a straight line, I guess. Classes are the worst, especially if you want to draw a stream someone drawing. I dropped out of this online mapping because I'm lazy. I'm lazy that doesn't do homework. I already... Thing is, when you have as much as free time as I do in school, I am able to squeeze as much time out of school and home as possible. So I just do all my homework at school, and then I just can sit around for 5 to 6 hours at home doing nothing all day, which is really nice, but it's also really unhealthy. Alright, let's see here. That was a loud drop. I gave up a lot of time with my free time with the Robotics Club. Like, they work the weekends. Oh. The weekends. Ugh. I hate classes that are on the weekends. Like, I would much rather just give up my after school time because at least then it's not like I lose much, but if it's on the weekend, then that's like my only free day I get. Really, Billy, you just said something. There's a whole month last year where I didn't get any homework and just went home and played Fallout 4. I've never tried a Fallout game. So, I was gonna buy New Vegas in the Steam Autumn Sale, but I just decided against it and got Skullgirls, a game I still don't play. It just kind of sits there in my library like a trophy. Hopefully everything is fine. Tons of games on my Steam that I haven't touched. Yep. Like, Humble Bundle, they typically give out games for free, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I should try this. And then I just end up grabbing it, never downloading it, and then a few weeks later it's like, I don't want to see this in my library, so I just mute it, and then I don't see it again. Skullgirls was nice, so yeah. I wish I could get into Skullgirls, but I tried it for like 30 minutes, but then it just became so complicated for me. I don't have time for this. I guess we might as well just start correcting it now. So we'll just... How I usually do this is make an obvious line, so that way I can tell which pixel I'm at. Though I usually do this on a separate layer. Alright. So it goes 1, 2, and then it's down 1, 2, 3. I just have like a handful of my favorites, complete them, and just decided I was satisfied with playing Steam games for a long time now. That's the thing though, I've gotten into the Steam market like way late. Like I just created a Steam account in November for a reference, so like I am just now playing all these classics. So down, we went down 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. Finally getting somewhere. It's great. So then it's down 1, 2. At this point, we might as well just trash it. Well, actually, let's clean out just a little bit of it. This November, yeah. Yeah, I've like I should probably spend like I don't know. It's 1, 2, 3, and then that's 1, 2, 3. And then we do another ow, ow. Let's make a... I guess the nice thing with getting into the market late is that there's this huge backlog of games for me to try. So... This is bad. I probably should. Okay. So we'll get to that point. Which is really nice. So I played Portal 2 for a while in December, and then that was fun. I played the mod for it, Portal Stories 2. Portal Stories Mel. Haven't finished that yet, but it's kind of like It tries to be Portal, but it kind of flops at it. But I gotta give credit, they did a good job with the mod. Alright, now we gotta start just wiping it out. I got a Steam account way back in 2014. I got Don't Starve and Binding of Isaac for Christmas. I've heard good things about Binding of Isaac. It's like one of those rogue. It's called a roguelike, yeah. Terraria is great. I need to try Terraria. I played that Maelstrom for like 5 minutes and then got lost getting off that subway lol. I bought Portal 1 for $1 during the sale. That was my regret, because like Portal 2 was $2 and then Portal 1 was only $1. I was like, I could have gotten Portal 1 for $1. Now it's $10. No, I am paying for that. I'll just wait for it until it goes on sale again. Aha. And where's it going? We'll save right now. One, two, three, and then screw. We'll do an extra bump. Okay, I think we did it. We corrected the bumps. The bumps have been successfully corrected. I repeat, they've been successfully corrected. And my monitor changed colors. Oh, that's because it's 9 p.m. The yellow light kicks in real quick. Alright. So, color picker, magic wand, of course it's on that layer. Oh, it's on layer 13, so we'll clean that up. Damn. Yeah, that looks a lot better now. Now we can start to see the final liner for it. It's more a matter of how do I clean it up. Then we can start on legs, which is going to be interesting because I have quite literally zero experience with legs. I've tried drawing them once and they looked way off. I played Portal 2 like 4 different times now. I think I do want to try Portal 2 again. Maybe just like, I wonder if there's like a remix mod out there. It's one of those games you can play over and over. Yeah. I really liked Portal 2 because like of the characters and like Valve did such a great job with ending a franchise there. Though I would have liked to see just another fun story with it. Oh, darn. Okay, let's go here. Alright. Superstar Saga. I have yet to play any of the Mario and Luigi games. I do hear great praise about them, but my only concern is I'll probably get bored with it pretty quickly. RPGs, I often just have a hard time just getting through them. I think the only RPGs I've actually completed were Pokemon, and even then, like, sometimes I struggle just to get it done. By the end, beautiful. Yeah, alright, let's get this. I'm done here. Alright, come on. Bam. I think that looks good. Yeah. Just check on proportions. I think that looks good at least 6 times now. But I like that confirmation. Commitment. Commitment is always better than nothing. Alright. See, it's a tire. What else did I want to work on? Let's fix that up here. Alright, so how do we want to make this more exciting? There we are. Now it's a thrill ride to watch. Look at that. Damn. Yeah, that would make sense because we would put the straps there. It looks a bit better. guy's voice for Dr. Mario is so great because of that theme song. It's really good. I can only, I always get addicted to it. Just like play a few rounds, and they'll probably make a Dr. Mario for the Switch. I mean, it's a given. They've done it for Wii, Wii U, 3DS now. I mean, it's a matter of time. Oh, whoops. We'll make them 3 wide at least. Okay. Let's see. How can we make this look? There's 2 Joy-Cons too. We don't want Dr. Mario, we want Dr. Luigi. I thought it was pretty funny that they used Dr. Luigi of all people. Considering it's Luigi's 35th anniversary, I wonder if they'll do anything for like another year of Luigi. No, that's too thick. Almost there. You know, I've always wondered, what if I do a side view of her hair? How does that translate? Is there just a big blob of hair that just curls up into one big... What do you even call this? Like, do you call this an antler? Not an antler. No, what is it? A tusk? A hair tusk? And if so, how thick is it? What kind of hairspray does she use to keep it up like that? Why is it bleached yellow? Why are her eyes looking like lines? Why does she never express emotion? What secret is she hiding? These are the things I'll never figure out. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have another hand to do. Alright, let's see. Let's work on that. We'll blame hand creative. call it a swoosh. What the heck? Okay. So we want to make her say hello. So she is waving to us. Too small. Too small. Too big. Too big. Wait, too small. Wait. Oh, lordy. Oh, dear lord. Now I can't tell. Is one hand just extremely small, or is one hand extremely big? Which one fits with the other? She's a demon, and the swooshy bits are her horns, but painted! Yeah, that makes sense. Makes more sense than a lot of hairspray. I mean, no one can afford that much. Okay. Alright. I got an idea. Actually, let's just check. How satisfying it feels. Maybe I need more dynamic posing. That could also be an issue. We'll just add that to the checklist. Okay, so let's go with this. Yo. That looks nice. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's gonna be interesting. Okay. For reference, how big was that? Here's the topic. Why do you think people don't read the rules? I'm just impressed sometimes that how people don't read the part of the Discord where it says, please type the I am member. It's like, how does it happen? I don't know. I'm not here to judge, but I just think, Whoop. Make that a bit. Whoop. Wait. If I do this, oh. This might be where the bucket runs dry. Not too much of a good boy to worry about rules. Honestly, it's not even bad, like... It's not even like you have to know the rules, it's just like... Check them out, that's all. Let's go over here and So how many copyright claims do you think I'll get on this stream? My high score is 17. Who knows? Maybe I'll break my record. $24? Good guess. Well, let's see. 40, 32, 40, 48. You know, that's what it's like when the emails start coming in, because usually I'm just eating dinner or something after the stream because I get hungry. And then I'm just watching something and then I get, oh, an email from YouTube. Okay. And then my phone just gets all locked up because YouTube just rolls them in simultaneously, one after the other. And it's like, woo! I can handle YouTube's wild ride. One of these days, I want to get 100 copyright claims. Like, just as a sign of how little I care about YouTube's policies. I just realized I have to add a pixel there. Is that a thing? Oops. Wait, wrong layer. Yeah. Let's work on the other hand first. Eight and multiples of 8 are nice numbers. They are satisfying. Let's look at my hand for reference. Human hand waving. Hello. Okay. Alright, let's see how that turned out. That was a winged attempt. Thumb's already too thick, I'll have to fix that. Kind of hard to do full articulated hands, especially when they're all close together. Get all up in their personal space. Solid hand and goof. Only play copyright songs in a day-long stream. Ooh, maybe I could do that. I could do like, if I had something, if I had a good moral compass, I could do like a 24-hour stream for charity or something. Alright, let's see. Wow. I maybe need to make the fingers a little bit longer, but nothing to really complain about there. Let's get all unnecessary stuff out there. Wait, maybe. I'm sticking out a little bit too much there. This music. Let's make it a little bit longer there. Kind of glad I looked out. Doesn't quite make sense. Because I mean, what is she staring at? What gives her the relevance to do that? No. I gotta work on my hands, to be honest. I draw some small palms. 100 copy strike speed run. I would totally do 100 copyright strike speed run. Basically, how it could work is you could get 2 copyright strikes at once, and then you could do 2 copyright strikes at once, and then let them fade off, and then to earn 2 back immediately, and so on and so forth. And you repeat 50 times, and then bam, a bunch of copyright strikes under your belt. Make her face do a hello. I've already done that though, but I guess we're already rehashing things. Want to see something weird? So, how I typically do my heads is they're usually like super big, but then I just carve them out, sort of like a rock, and then chisel it. So the original head size was around this big. Then I was like, that doesn't work. And then I eventually just kind of chiseled so that be that way. And so I leave the unnecessary parts just tucked under the hair. So when you don't have any hair, oh no, it's just her tusk. Is that a locked layer now? No, that's a linked layer. You can make her do a hello face. What if we move her eyes 1 step forward? That's one woke teenager there. That looks even stupider, for being honest here. I either redo a really nice hand. Can make her do a peace sign to football. I could make her do a peace sign. Oh, you know what I could do? I could make her do a throwback to what's open up. You could do something like this. That ponytail should be a lot more inward. Oh, let's just move you out there. See if I move you there. It's always weird when you go back to previous artwork and then compare, because you're like, it's a lot different than I remember. Kinda sucks. This is a super nice hand. Maybe I will save this hand for future artwork. Select. I will save this hand. I will put it in its own document too, just because I can. Save this hand. I'm doing this with the mouse Y. So I've created a new canvas. We'll just call it Hands. Alright guys. You did it. This hand is safe forever. Just saved in time. Save. Yeah, screw it. We'll put it in there. So if I ever want to be lazy, I can just stick a hand there. I see some new proof. Good hand, that JPEG. I like how we've been streaming. We've been streaming for 1 hour and 41 minutes. We'll see. I'll probably go until 10 p.m., so 31 minutes. So, clear. Alright, don't worry, hand. You are safe, but not in this world. Unless, actually... I would only need to just kick out this part, and then we do this part. I'm looking at my hand right now. How does that work? Is it possible to salvage it? Possibly. Noah's Ark, but it's that one hand. Yes, we will save this hand. Alright, let's do this. Attempt number 1. So, thumb. God. Maybe we will do a peace sign, actually. Wait. How do you do a peace sign again? Okay, good. I remember how to do one of those. Oops. Alright. Wait. So we just need to put down these 2 fingers. Okay. Ooh. Fingers there. Alright. So we'll kill off those 2 fingers. And then we'll just have to move that other one slightly. It's a bit weird there. We'll have to shorten that one. So, cut that down a bit. One thing that I don't like about lo-fi hip-hop is that it gets kind of samey after a while, because, like, at first you're like, yo, it's the dream to listen to this, but then, after listening to 2 weeks, you just kind of get sick of it. Because you seem to explore the genre very quickly. I mean, with City Pop, I was into that for... I'm still into it, not as much as I used to, but I got some really good mileage out of it. Because, I mean, there was so much variety to it, but here, it's like... They typically do piano, they add some rain, maybe even a little ASMR, repeat that for 4 minutes, and wha-blam, you get yourself a lo-fi hip-hop song. Like, I don't know. I think it's just like, it's the flood of people who want to do it too, and then they just end up creating the same stuff as they heard. Just sort of that feedback loop. We'll move that thumb in, don't worry. What is your favorite music genre? I don't really have one. It's like, I mean, if it sounds like 80s stuff, now that's really nice. Gorillaz, that's good too. I've listened to their discography, and it's really great to listen to, especially the first album. It's Come Home Laika, something like that. And it's basically the album, but a lot more slower. It's great filler music. That being said, despite me just trash-talking lo-fi, I think it can be a nice genre when in the right mood. You just have to be, well, in the right mood. Otherwise, you just sort of ruin it for yourself. I'm tired. Alright. I wouldn't go out looking for lo-fi. You know, alright. 70s rock has that road trip feel. Yeah. Man, during my driving session, well, during my driving class, I had to go out and drive for a total of 3 hours with my instructor. And he put on some weird stuff. Like, it was a mix of rock, but you take all the fun out of rock and add some jeans and trucks. It's like a mix of rock and country. And it was all about the Eagles. Not the bird Eagles, but the band, the Eagles. And then just kept talking about the history of the Eagles and was like, darn, now I know a lot about the Eagles. Apparently they were some very important band. I mean, if there's a whole radio dedicated to the Eagles. That's a bit of a winged job there, but yeah. I learned one thing from driving is that the Eagles were a very important band. Hand somewhat accomplished. I'm proud of that hand. Oh no. Standard YouTube license. You know, I was kind of bummed that that YouTube changed the requirements to get monetization. It was like, well, I want to make that $1.50. Now you have to get something like you have to get something around 4,000 hours of watch time. But it's like, woo. It's a lot. I recently hit 1,000 watch minutes, for reference. This one guy that drove me home on the access road to my hometown would only play country music and had the air conditioning really cold. It's like the definition of an awkward car ride. Ugh. How long have you been going for? We've been going for almost 2 hours.
Shit, my cat just died.
Oh no, his cat just died. Oh. Oh, if you're part of the Discord, do be sure to submit for the art contest, because you only have, as of now, it's 9:47. You got until midnight to submit. Because we've been trying to crack down on it. Because we want people to be more active and than just sort of turning it in late, you know. Okay, yeah. The progress made today was just astounding. We got through the torso. We got one hand done. Might be able to get started on the other. Then we'll be able to do the pants and the shoes with those nice little Uggs. That shouldn't be too hard. And then, yeah. Homer. Do you remember the Thickman streams? I remember that. I remember when Gem first streamed and I first heard his voice, I was like, wow! I did not expect him to sound like that. And then he did face reveal and I was like, wow! I did not expect him to look like that. And it was like, what a twist! It was really, yeah. I remember the Thickman streams. I could have only stopped by for a little bit. I remember my first interaction with Shira was during a request art stream, and what did I ask him to draw? I asked Shira to draw Isabel, and then he drew it a lot differently than I thought he would expect, because he draws more naturally, I guess, like more soft shading. Yeah. It was an interesting first experience with Shira. I'm not even sure if Gem still has those videos out, but I remember those streams. I'm not sure if he does. I had Gem put an inkling in the background. Uh-oh. Wait, is it wallpaper engine causing this? Ooh. I wish I could show you guys my desktop because it looks really nice. Oh man, this hand's gonna be rough. I can already tell. Already though. I think it's turned out nice. A whole week of streams pretty much. I think the second last or last stream happened on my birthday. Ugh. I was kind of sad that Gem's effort kind of, like, it didn't get as much a success as Ice Crossing, because it didn't like blow up as nearly as much. And I was like, darn, what a shame. Although I do say, like, I personally didn't like Thickman as much, but I think more effort was put into the animation by far. I gotta get it done. And God. Make the fingers follow the left part of the outline. Yeah. Yeah. So let's try. Because the wrist will be right here. And then it'll... that's the thing, like, I've always liked having the hand on the hip. But... I always like having the hand on the hip, but I could never do that. I could never do it properly. I think now would actually be a great time to end the stream. Because we've been streaming. Bottom is where the fingers end. Yeah. Oh, I see. I think I see, like, right here. The finger should end. That's gonna be a weird debacle. How long have we been going for? We've reached 2 hours and 3 minutes and 7 seconds and counting. Woo! Today was a lot more productive than I thought it would be. So, I guess we'll close today off with. So, I guess thanks for joining me in this 2-hour journey. I'm probably gonna eat some cereal now. Any final words from all 6 of you? I'm just glad that I'm glad that I have 6 people watching. That's like, I think that's just so cool. Wow, chat is dead. Yeah, it's kind of, what a surprise. I'm curious though. 6 loyal people. I wonder, is this gonna do better than my last stream? Or is it gonna do somewhere in between? Shake my head. I go eat chicken and y'all die. It's usually me that speaks. Yeah. I'm gonna look into OBS plugins so that way I can make my streams look more visually appealing. Because otherwise, you know, you just see me draw. Ghosts can't die? Yeah, ghosts can't die. Flufficorn says, what? I don't know. I don't think I know what I'm saying anymore. I'm so tired that I'm just rambling. So yeah. I guess. Thanks for watching, guys. See you. What time do I... when do I next want to stream? Not tomorrow. Probably not tomorrow. I'll probably stream... Next time you'll see me, it'll be the Minecraft podcast. And then I will stream somewhere in between then. Yeah. Alright. That's it. Goodbye.